This is about human rights. We should all have the right to eat food that does not slowly kill us. I think it's really important for Black people to embrace growing food in urban setting, rural setting, any setting. We are a group of folks who have not had a ton of sovereignty over our bodies and our communities. So to be able to come into a place like this in our communities and say that we had the ability to make a decision over anything that we put in our body and what we grow, I think that's not just radical, but it's necessary. This place is a magical place. Libertad Urban Farm is the result of a 6 to 7 year community-led campaign to create a safe growing space where community residents can come and learn how to grow food and have access to quality food in a place that has some real food in access issues. This is on a 4,500 square foot plot. We are facing the back of a building. It always smells like hamburgers because there's Jimbo's right there in that building. We've got a building next door to us, and as you can hear, they're building a building right next door. We are literally like a little 4,500 square foot oasis in the middle of this, on a dead-end street. When I first moved to this community in 2003, the food here was dismal. But what I also found was a rich culture of people who were resilient and who were tough and who were existing in spite of and because of. And so I said, I want to create an urban farm. I think it's super important to have, in particular, young people here, because I think as Black and brown people, there are so many implicit and explicit things that they are told about themselves that are not good things, that are not true things, that are things that are based in stereotypes and respectability politics. They get to have a certain level of accountability, how it almost feels like they're birthing something, to see them get so excited about seeds they put in the ground turning into plants, to watch them build community amongst each other. For us to come in and reclaim these spaces and say that we have a right to have access to this land so that we can have some sort of sovereignty and autonomy, even if it's just a handful of peppers that we grew that day, a couple of strawberries, the ability to say I grew some of my food and I had some control over what went into my body, and I made the decision as to what that was going to be, that is radical, that is revolutionary.